Ah, I cannot simply believe that we live in a country where people are willing to allow others to basically steal very, very common everyday items and just be okay with it. Like, this is the group of people, the reason why we can't have nice things. And it really, really pisses me off that we have to go up against these group of people. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically, I would say the past 2 or 3 years, there's been this thing where like a bunch of retail stores are basically locking up um, a lot of their items from the shelves, and they're basically locking them in like yeah, they're locking them behind like glass. You know, like how you go to Walmart and you have to basically you go to like the electronics department, and there's like locked up things like with headphones and like or the consoles. Like if you want a PlayStation, you need to ask for somebody to unlock the door. It's basically that, but they basically have to put ordinary things like shampoos or like candy, chips, or even drinks. And it's just like the fact that we have to go through that is insane. It's embarrassing. And so right now we're gonna look at a couple of things that I have here open up. So let's start off with, for example, let's start off with this right here. So this right here is an example. So as you can see, like this picture, you see how like there's like a lot of locks, and basically, I don't know. I think this is like a CVS or something. But basically, all these things that are behind those glass cases, they're just like it's like shampoos and I don't know, detergents and stuff, and they're locked behind these doors. You have to ask an employee to open up those doors in order to get something that's like $3. Why does this have to happen? This is bad. Like, why do we have to do this? This this is actually really bad. As you can see, like from you see the thingy up here that says number 8. It says shampoo, hair color, trial, and travel. You have to lock shampoos and hair color dye or whatever behind glass doors. You have to ask an employee to basically open up those doors and tell you, "Hey, what do you need? Oh, you need a shampoo? Oh yeah, it's $4." Why do we have to deal with these things? This is so bad. And then here's a video here that we're gonna look at. It says this is a tweet from, let's see what it says. It says, "This is why my local CVS has everything locked behind plexiglass and requires an employee following customers around the store like a personal shopper." This is bad. So let's check it out. Look at this. Like, this is, why do we have to deal with this kind of stuff? Look at this. Like, you have to ask an employee to open you up for this. Isn't this like furniture, like cleaners and stuff? This is Clorox. Why do we have to lock up Clorox? This is, look at this. This is dog food. No, this is cat food. You even have to lock up animal food. Like, this is so bad. You're telling me that people are stealing dog food now? Bro, this is actually pissing me off. What is this? Bro, light bulbs. Are you seeing this? Light bulbs. This is, yeah, like this is detergent. This is like this is bad. Like this is bad. This is bad right here. Um then we're gonna go up to this video, which is honestly just even more embarrassing.
Times of poverty, people who are stealing things like toothpaste, people who are stealing things like, soap. And that means if you're stealing those things, you need them. And we are choosing to protect billion-dollar companies like CVS and Walgreens over the people who are struggling to get by. So I would say that the true crime is that there is such incredible wealth disparity in this city that there are people who can be thrown in jail simply for having a biological need.
Okay, I don't know where to start. These are the group of people, the reason why we can't have nice things. This person is okay with people stealing things like toothpaste because it's a need. You know what? I need brand new shoes. I can just go to a store and steal some Jordans, right? I need shoes. Should I just can I just go into a shoe store and just steal some Jordans? Hey, I need to I need internet, right? Or I need a computer. I'm just gonna go to Best Buy and just steal a goddamn computer because I need it, man. Or hey, I need food, so I'm just gonna go to Walmart and just start stealing a bunch of stuff because I need it. Right? I don't know, man. These people are just really dumb. Let's continue.
And so one of the things that I'm fighting for at the state level is to make sure we pass things like treatment, not jail, and that we hold the line on the incredible criminal justice reforms that we have done over the last 10 and 20 years that are constantly being threatened by right-wing media who are looking to fearmonger about people who are actually just in absolute dire straits.
This is what we got. I can't even talk, and I'm so mad. I can't even talk. This is what we have to deal with. People like this. Now, apparently, from this tweet, it says California Democrats are moving to pass a law that lets criminals loose if they commit a crime of necessity. This means that if the crime is just low level enough, the person can just walk. I'm not gonna confirm this is correct. I don't know if it is. Let's see what this is about. Okay, so
that could give thieves a get out of jail free card. Now, it would create expanded diversion programs for offenses they consider crimes of necessity. But what exactly is a crime of necessity?
The amendments make it clear that this policy only applies to low-level theft crimes, no felonies, and codifies case law. And while we have diversion programs for drugs and mental health, we do not have the same for crimes of necessity led by poverty.
Joining us now, a man who's fighting back against this new bill, California State Assemblyman Carl DeMaio. Carl DeMaio, thank you for being here. What is a crime of necessity?
Well, basically, the Democrats say that if you're poor, that forces you to go out and rob a store. Now, let me be very clear. No one is robbing stores for food, bread, eggs, milk, or butter. They're stealing Nikes and PlayStations. Let's be very clear about what crimes and what criminals they're.
yeah, it's like people are not gonna steal toothpaste. People are not gonna steal. Well, they do. Either way, they do. But people are gonna. This is gonna be much of a more excuse to go steal much bigger, more expensive stuff. People are gonna go and steal laptops. It's gonna get to the point where they're gonna steal consoles and computers and expensive stuff. Basically, they're saying so. Democrats apparently, they're saying that basically, if you're poor, you have the right to steal. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Basically, if you're poor and you don't have a job because you're too lazy to work, you have the right to steal. That is dumb. Anybody who steals should go to jail, even if it's a goddamn chocolate bar. I don't care. Let's continue.
Trying to protect with these diversion programs. More offensively, when this bill was brought up, the author of the bill and the Democrats said Donald Trump is responsible for the crime wave.
We need to do an investigation on how bad Trump really did hurt these people, man. We need to do that research. I'm going to conduct that research to how how insane Trump literally. They blame Trump for everything. Orange man bad, dude. They trim. I can't fucking talk. They blame Trump for everything. If they go out there and they do a crime and they get arrested, they blame Trump. Trump is the blame for everything. They blame Trump. It's so bad, man.
Because of HR1, the big beautiful bill, people will be going hungry, which is not true. The big beautiful bill is all about cracking down on fraud and protecting taxpayer money. People who need help will continue to get help. But they said Donald Trump's going to cause a crime wave, and so we need to make sure when people do commit crimes because of necessity, because they're poor, that they not be put in jail. Voters in California overwhelmingly rejected this coddle the criminal nonsense last year in Prop 36, and they said we want to punish criminals because we cannot have a crime wave impacting.
Duh, dude, it's dumb. Why would you want a crime like it's so bad? I don't understand why we have to deal with these people. I genuinely think we have a mental problem in the country. Like, everybody says that Iran is the main threat, that China is the main threat, that Mexico, the cartels are the main threat. I think the biggest threat in America is already in America. And it's these kind of, I was going to say the R word, but it's YouTube. So we have these kind of people and we have to deal with them. We have to put it in mental institutions. We need to bring asylums back. We need to put these people in a box in jail. We need to just get rid of these people. I'm not gonna say we maybe some of them. I think some of them should be denationalized and we should deport them. But I think that's what we should do. We generally have that problem in this country. But anyways, let's move on to this other video. So this video is a tweet. This is Walmart in 2026 versus 2005. Let's see this video. So Walmart in 2026, basically everything is locked up, the Legos. And then in 2005, everything is just, everybody can grab them and just pay them off. But now, look at the Legos, man. Oh my God, everything is locked. Now if a kid wants a Lego, they have to ask their dad or their mom, "Hey mom, I want the Lego." "Okay, let me ask the employee. Hey employee, can I see the Lego over here?" "Yeah, let me just open it because people are stealing them." This is so embarrassing, man. Why do we have to deal with these kind of things, man? Man, this is really annoying. But like, here's another picture. This one says this is the CVS off in DC. You can decide crime shouldn't have consequences, but the rest of us live like prisoners in basic necessities. So this is bad, man. Like, it's literally Starbucks coffee, man. It's coffee. This is makeup. They have to lock a makeup now. Oh my goodness, man. This is so bad. Now, at least here in my city, we don't have to deal with this because the city that I live in is not that like high crime rates. So the only, like, if I go to Walmart right now, the only things that are locked up is like consoles, maybe some computers and headphones and some stuff like that. But like food and like makeup and stuff, it's not really locked up because the city that I live in is not like crazy. But I'm guessing like this is what DC, right? This is DC. I'm guessing in California they have this, but this is bad, bro. Like, oh man, this is really, really bad. But yeah, but we're gonna see this TikTok video over here. So this is a TikTok video. This is kind of old, I believe. So let me see this.
So I guess now the laundry detergent is fucking locked up behind glass cases. They're really going too fucking far.
Laundry detergent.
With locking everything the fuck up. Either have a store and sell shit to people or don't. We're putting everything behind fucking glass cases and it's not the Mona Lisa is a little bit fucking ridiculous.
It is very ridiculous. I don't understand why we have to deal with it. Well, I understand why, because there's stupid people out there. Like that lady that we saw in the first video. saying how people, if you're poor, you have the right to steal. I think it's just stupid. But we'll see. Let's see on this other video that I have. So
Why are shopkeepers locking up their chocolate? Some supermarkets and shops are keeping chocolate bars in locked plastic boxes after warnings chocolate is being stolen to order.
people are stealing chocolate bars. Like, if a kid steals a chocolate bar, like, it's a kid, okay? They don't know what it is to buy. They don't know what it's fine. Oh, and it's not fine, but I feel like the parents should teach them not to steal things. But kids are gonna do dumb stuff, right? Okay? They need to learn. But if you're an adult, if you're a grown ass adult, and you're stealing chocolate bars, man, how down bad do you have to be to steal chocolate bars, bro? This, this is pissing me off. This is really bad. Let's continue.
Sainsbury's is one retailer who says it's locking up products that are now regularly targeted by shoplifters. Bars of Cadbury dairy milk that are just a few pounds are being locked up in.
Dude, it's an entire box. It's a box, bro. You have to what? Okay, I didn't realize it was this bad. Oh my god.
One London branch. So if you want your bar of chocolate, you need to get it freed at the checkout.
We had someone come in and literally just take the whole case, literally a whole case of chocolate, just like that. People just think they can come and help themselves. It's becoming very bad. We are trying to maintain it. We only half fill the shelves. It means staff having to constantly replenish stock. I think it's just easier to move on.
The Association of Convenience Stores says that the theft of chocolate and other items from stores like this are often resold in illicit markets, and that funding goes into wider criminal activity. Police forces say shoplifting, including the targeted theft of chocolate, is a serious crime with real impacts, and they're working closely with retailers to identify offenders.
Okay. Obviously, this was in London, but you can see it's not just an America problem, but it's also in London. So in Europe, this is happening almost everywhere. This is really bad, man. I don't know how we've come to this society now where people are just stealing stuff. Like, there's always been steal. Like, people they always steal. There's always been people that steal, but like back then, everybody was like, okay, anybody that steals should go to jail. Now it's gotten so embarrassing and so bad. People are not, well, some now they're like, oh, well, these people are poor. They should steal. They have the excuse to steal because poverty, because they're poor. Nobody should be poor if you have a job. If you have a job, you're not poor. That's what I think. If you have a job, you're not poor. You can't be poor if you have a job. I don't care if it's at a retail store or a gas station. Even if you make minimum wage, you shouldn't be poor. Okay? It's a stupid excuse. Anybody that works is not poor. Okay? I don't know how we've come to this. Like, I don't know what made it so that people think that stealing is okay. Like I said, it's a mental problem. Let's see this other video. This one really impressed me, by the way. So let's go through this video and let's react to it.
Walmart, the Lego is now behind glass cases.
Bunch of Legos, bunch of toys just behind glass. Wow. That's crazy. And these are what, like $30, $40, $50 Legos? Wow, people are so down bad, man.
Like electronics level protection right there. This is crazy. So you gotta go to the trouble of getting an associate to help you, even if you just want one of these little poly bags. That's kind of ridiculous, Walmart.
Even if you want those small little ones, they're probably like $5. You need to call an associate. I don't know why people blame the stores. It's not a store issue. If people are gonna constantly steal stuff, then you're obviously going to be more strict into making sure they're like more anti-theft. It's not the store's fault. I don't blame the stores for doing this kind of thing. Instead of blaming the store, we should blame whoever the whoever's in charge of this whole thing, of the mayor or the governor or whoever is in charge. Because like, who's gonna take care of the people who are stealing? Just put them in jail. It's very simple. Anybody who steals, just put them in jail. It's very easy. But no, we live in there's certain states that are so just dumb that people get arrested over and over again. They have felonies, they have misdemeanors, they have past arrests, and they're just let go. Like, I've seen all these videos of the cops arresting, and they always say, "Oh, this was a convicted felon. This person was arrested 2 months ago, and they did it again." It's like, bro, put him in jail for like months or years, man. People are not gonna learn how to basically not do the crime, right? So just make sure that they really, really learn that doing crime is really bad. But no, I don't know. This is crazy. But I don't know. What do you guys think? They like leave a comment there. Like, what should we? This is mind blowing. What I'm seeing right now. This is crazy, man. I cannot believe that we have to lock up toothpaste, shampoos, and all these things in behind lockers, man. This is crazy. This is like a video game type thing. Oh my god, man. But anyways, I wanted to talk about this for now, and maybe I'll do another video about this. With this is insane, man. Now I'm gonna talk about this again, but for now I'm gonna leave it here. And so if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more. And anyways, what do you guys think? I'm done here. Enough rage, enough rants. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.